Hey guys, I'm gonna record this for business purposes, but how's your week going?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Ignacio. My week has been pretty busy so far, but it's definitely been pretty great, I would say. How about you, Jace?
Thank you for asking. My week is going pretty good. It's busy as well, but the Rockets are winning games, so I can't be mad. Can't be mad at all. It's nice to finally meet you guys. Me and Darren, we're partners at the University of Houston. We're in the we're IT directors at the cybersecurity division. And how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. It's finally nice to put a face to a name. Nice to meet you, Jace. Nice to meet you, Darren. I'm Zishan. I'm the IT representative at Dell EMC.
Hey guys, my name is Ignacio Motino, and I'm also an IT representative Dell EMC. Before getting into everything, I wanted to ask you if 10 minutes is fine with y'all. A 10 minutes meeting is fine with you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That'd be good.
Like I was saying, we're representatives from Dell EMC, and our company offers many products and services as data storage and servers and many other digital products. Our customers range from individuals to large corporations and also other schools. I wanted to start with a fact, and it's about 80% of the data worth is created in the last 2 years. That's crazy to think. With all this data being created and stored, there's a lot of people trying to get this data. So it's dangerous out there. Our study found that every 14 seconds, a company falls victim of a cyber attack. That's 4,000 companies per day. Is the University of Houston aware of any cyber attack?
Yeah, there's been a recent cyber attack that it sparked a lot of internal discussions. And any breach in data security is a concern for us, but there was an incident at a neighboring university, and they had a ransom payment they had to make to get their data back securely. And we understand the implications if such events take place, and we're trying to mitigate the risks.
That's great, as you're supposed to be doing. But can I ask you another question? How's the University of Houston managing the risk, though?
As a team over here, me and Darren have just been continuously evaluating and exploring different options for an upgrade. What we have right now is pretty outdated. So we're trying to be proactive and committed to staying ahead of those potential threats just to ensure the utmost security for our data and our community.
Yeah, sure. That's great. But can I ask you another question then? So, is there something holding the university back from implementing a new solution?
Yeah, at the moment, as Jay said, our technology is just out of date and simply not up to par. You combine that with the budget constraints we have when making this decision, and yeah, it's pretty difficult to find a good solution for our problem at the moment.
Yeah, it can be hard to find what you need sometimes in the market. But what would happen if UH fell victim of a cyber attack? As you guys are the IT directors of the University of Houston, like what would happen to you guys if this happened?
Yeah, cyber attack would just be detrimental to everyone. As you said, me and Jace are IT directors, so it could potentially cost us our jobs. But most importantly, it would mean that the data of our students is compromised, and at the cybersecurity department, protecting their data is our number one priority.
Yes, sir. That sounds like something that we can help you out. And I believe we have a system that cover everything that you need. And my friend Sishan is gonna explain more about the system, and it's gonna show you a PowerPoint so you can see the details and everything. But before going into that, I wanted to ask you, are you guys are the ones who are gonna make the final decision for the product?
Yes, sir. As the IT directors, we have the full authority to make this decision.
Yeah, the dean came to us personally and he gave us the authority and he trusted our judgment. So he said whatever we feel is the best option to move forward with on our discretion.
Okay, thank you so much. And Sishan is gonna explain more about it. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So this is the Dell product series, the Dell DP series. And there is hundreds and hundreds of benefits and features of our product, but I just want to focus on a few specific ones. One of them is Power is built for VMware. And what that benefits you guys is that it protects up to 5 times more VMU than the regular old 2U. It's also way faster in backups and recoveries. So if you ever need to back something up, which you guys will be doing 24/7 around the clock, it'll be really quick at it. So you won't be using too much cache. Same thing with recoveries. If there's an outage or you guys ever lose any data, you guys can always recover really, really quickly to get that sensitive information back in your hands. Efficiency of the cloud. The thing is, these days, everything's on the cloud, So it's really important to have the cloud very, very efficient. So what that benefits you is that there's going to be way more storage and it's going to hold up to 192 terabytes. Now, 192 terabytes might just seem like a number to you. So let me put this in perspective. I'm assuming, do you guys have iPhones?
Yeah,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Right? So generally iPhones come with about 64 gigabytes of storage, maybe 128, maybe even 256, right? But we're talking about gigabytes. So 1000 gigabytes is equal to 1 terabytes. And what we have here available for you guys is 192 terabytes. So what that basically means is we have hundreds of thousands of storage of our iPhones, 192 terabytes. It's a lot of storage. And the cool thing is, it's all automated and it's very efficient data movement. So you won't be doing too much handling. If you guys are moving data here or there, it's going to be very efficient and very quick. Another feature we have is simplicity. It's really easy to install, it's very quick, and it only requires 3 steps. And it's also usable at all different levels. So, regardless, if you're anywhere in the staff hierarchy, if you're a staff member or supervisor or higher up, it's going to be very easy to use at all these levels. And finally, the positive impact on resources. It's a shorter business cycle, which allows for way more efficient work, and the affordability of the price allows for company flexibility. A few things I want to go over again is the different options we have. Option one, quarterly ordering, and option two, annual ordering. To be clear, the product in these two options is the same. It's going to be the DP4440, and the usable capacity will also be the same, 8 terabytes to 96 terabytes. The difference between the two is the pricing model. So, price per 1 terabyte, it's going to be $20,000, and for the annual ordering, and 23,000 for quarterly ordering. For price per 5 terabytes, $100,000 for annual ordering, or 115,000 for quarterly. And price per 10 terabytes, 200,000 for annual and 230,000 for quarterly. And the difference between these two is you'll have way more affordability at the annual ordering option. It's going to be way more cost effective than quarterly ordering, but that's up to you, whichever one you guys go for.
I know it can sound a lot bringing all this information to you guys, and I wanted to ask you if there is any concern that you worry about.
Yeah, I actually do have a concern. See, we're operating with a budget of about 250,000 for this purchase, but we would really like to save approximately 10% of that for company flexibility. So can you guys maybe explain to me how the Dell Power Protect justifies its high price tag and why it's the right product for our company?
Okay, so you said that you have a budget of 250 and you want to save around 10%. That would be a number of 225, am I right?
Sir?
Okay, so let me explain this to you. So our product basically manage the risk that you're gonna have and the storage, the amount of storage. So can I give you an example? As the University of Houston enrollment keeps growing, there's more risk to this. So what would happen if the university has a cyber attack and somebody gets this information? The reputation from the university will go bad and the news will start talking. The enrollment gonna go down, which means less money for the university. So you were talking about the budget of 225. We have two options for you. And I believe the one that will help you out is the annual option, which is 200,000. That would be less than the amount that you're looking for. So it would be even 25,000 less. And I believe this can help you. I don't know if that answered your question.
Oh, it absolutely does. What you said sounds great. What do you think about it, Jace?
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me because we're definitely going to need something in the 10 terabyte range, because we're getting just a lot more enrollment these days. And also, we're saving that 10% and more with the annual option. So I think that covers our price concerns. I had one more, and it was a time concern. We talked to a couple different companies, and they've told us that it's going to take at least 3 weeks to a month to get this implemented at the earliest. And I was just wondering if we decided to go with you guys, if you could, if we could meet on a middle ground, or if you could compensate us on time in any way.
I hear your concern, Jace. So generally, it takes about 1 month to install everything. But because of these arising cybersecurity concerns and you guys really wanting to secure your sensitive data for your students, we're willing to expedite it to for the installation time to only take about a week. So what that means is whenever we get this contract signed, it'll only take about 7 days or less to get everything installed and everything protected.
Perfect. That is awesome.
So, after hearing all this information and answering your questions, I wanted to ask you one more time, how are you feeling about everything that you heard right now?
Well,
I
it
mean,
checked
yeah,
all my boxes, and I think me and Darren have spoken enough before our meetings to know what we need and what we're looking for, and you guys have hit every single thing out of the park. And by my judgment, I don't know if you're on the same page, Darren, but I'd like to move forward with these guys.
yeah. Even going into this meeting, I was already feeling pretty good about them. But after hearing everything they have to say about the product, I really do feel like it's exactly what we need.
Great. So, I wanted to ask
Fantastic.
one more question. Are you ready to commit to our options?
I don't know about you, Jace, but I feel pretty good about working with them going forward.
Yeah, I like this option too, annual ordering the 10 terabyte guy. I think that'll work perfectly for us, and we should move forward with that.
Great, guys. So, Tishan and me, we're gonna start working with the paperwork and to try to finish everything as fast as possible, so we can have that for you guys. And thank you for doing business with us, and looking forward to keep doing business with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
Thanks.
guys.
guys.
Yeah, been a
All
pleasure.
right.
Hope you guys have a great day.
Have a
You
great
guys as well.